Okay, good morning. Happy April 2nd. I hope you had a good April Fool's Day and you didn't play any tricks on anyone. Come to chat today if you want some help with some of these problems, but we're just going to continue what you guys did on Practice Buddy and what you saw in the video yesterday. We're doing again today, we're going to deal with capacity, and remember what that means. That means liters. So that's our unit measurement. And the wonderful thing about the metric system is it goes in nice, just like your place value, it goes by tens. So that's the great thing about the metric system. All you do is move a decimal. So not so hard. So let's take a look at some of these examples. When he talks about Susan has 1,875 liters, how many milliliters? Well, of course, liters are larger to a smaller, so we know what this means, horse to fly, and that means we multiply. So what do we multiply by? Well, we know that it goes by liters, then deciliters, centiliter, and then milliliter, right? So that means, that wasn't a very good example. Let me do that again. Okay, it's just easier for me to show you this wonderful handy dandy chart. Excuse me. And if we're going to start with liters, of course we go, whoops, sorry about that. We go to deciliters, centiliters, and finding milliliters. And you could tell I moved 3 smiley faces or 3 decimal points. So let's go back to my example. And if I have to multiply by 3, and remember that 10 to the 3 means 3 zeros, and that means 3 smiley faces, so everything's in threes, right? I have to multiply that by 3. So if I start with 1.875, and I'm going to move it 3 spaces, that's 1, 2, 3 smiley faces, my answer is 1,875 milliliters. Okay, so that's that one. Let's clear that. Now, George has 3,500 milliliters of water, and he's going from small to large. We want to know how many liters. Okay, well, again, that's also by 3. So if I have 3,500 milliliters, well, where's my decimal point? It's invisible. We call it the invisible decimal. And I move it how many times? Well, this is 10 to the 3. So that's 1, 2, 3 smiley faces. The answer is 3.5 liters. I heard in chat yesterday that Practice Buddy went well, so I anticipate that this homework will go well. So let's go to the next homework page. And which one should I do? Which one looks really hard? No, I'll do the 20. I like number 20. Okay, so let's do number 20 together. I'm going to move it over so we have some space, and let's clear my drawings. Okay, so we're going to go from 9.05 liters to how many milliliters? Okay, which one's bigger? Well, liters are definitely my horse to fly, so I have to multiply. How many? Well, if I don't know by now, I could look at my chart, and that goes deci, centi, milli. That's 3 smiley faces. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, or 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1,000. So I'm going to do 9.05, and I got to do 3 smiley faces. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, there's nothing there. I add a 0. So the answer is 9,050 milliliters. If you forget that wonderful, let's make that look like a comma. If you forget the label, it's wrong. Sorry. So I'm kind of disappointed that all he does is show milliliters and liters. I wish he made it harder, but okay, we'll do it this way. All right, I'll do one more. Which one shall I do? Which one? Which one? Let's take a look. Okay, let me just start the chart, right? So this one should be easy, right? So if I have 0.1 liters, I'm going from horse to fly. So I'm going to multiply. And how many am I going to multiply? Well, by now we know it's 3. So 1, 2, 3. And so my first number is 100. You could take a guess what goes in there and what goes in there. There's a nice pattern going on there. I really think that you guys are going to have a nice handle on this. So today's homework is 665 and 660. I want you to do both pages.